We all know and love Selena Gomez for her music, her acting, and even her producing, but she's about to take on an entirely new project that's sure to spice things up and make you salivate. What's up, y'all? I'm Emilianus Jr. here with Clevver News, and our girl Selena Gomez is heading into the kitchen for her own cooking show on HBO Max. While we've all been social distancing and hanging at home, many people have tried picking up new hobbies, whether that's tie-dyeing, drawing, or brushing up on cooking skills. And it looks like we've found a silver lining from this whole unprecedented situation because Selena is taking her love of cooking to a whole new level. On Tuesday, HBO Max announced that Selena is going to be hosting and executive producing the series from inside her kitchen as she, quote, navigates unfamiliar territory, making delicious meals while stuck at home. And if you've been following Selena closely during the quarantine, you know that she's already been sharing her love for cooking with fans through her Cooking Together playlist on Spotify. And fans are loving the playlist, like this person who wrote, quote, Selena Gomez has a really good cooking playlist on Spotify. It makes me want to make chicken parm with her. And now we might actually all get to fulfill those dreams and make chicken parm with Selena because the cooking show is really happening. The show is currently set to be 10 episodes, and in each episode, Selena will test her culinary skills with the help of a different master chef who will join her remotely so they can still be at a safe social distance. And Selena couldn't be more excited about this opportunity. She's always loved food and cooking, and now she's putting her skills to the test. She said, quote, I've always been very vocal about my love of food. I think I've been asked hundreds of times in interviews if I had another career, what would I do? And I've answered that it would be fun to be a chef. I definitely don't have the formal training though. Like many of us, while being at home, I find myself cooking more and experimenting in the kitchen. And so only time will tell if Selena is able to take on the recipes of master chefs. As HBO Max puts it, despite her many talents, it remains to be seen if cooking is one of them. Not only will Selena be cooking for our enjoyment, the show also shines a light on important charities. According to HBO Max, each episode will highlight a food-related charity while embracing the joy and struggle of learning to cook, all while inviting audiences to follow along at home. And I don't know about you, but I am definitely going to be trying to follow along with Selena in the kitchen and master any recipes that she tries out. I know what you're thinking, so when does this show come out? We're ready. While there's no set debut date for Selena's show, HBO Max is set to launch later this month on May 27th, so it definitely seems like we will be seeing Selena in the kitchen sooner rather than later. And fans are beyond excited about this whole concept. They are taking to Twitter to share their thoughts on Selena's newest project. This fan was particularly happy about the charitable aspect of the show, writing, quote, Selena, thank you for always thinking of others and always trying your best to help. We love you and can't wait to support your new cooking show coming this summer. Another fan chimed in saying, a cooking show? I cannot wait. Every day I learn how similar I am to Selena Gomez, and I know damn well I picked the best role models. So excited to burn my house down while trying to cook alongside Selena. And this fan brought up all the exciting projects Selena is working on, writing, quote, so Selena is working on new music, has a cooking show, beauty and makeup line, and a project with Jordan Peele coming this summer. Wow, queen, ain't messing around. We are going to get so much great stuff. And that fan is totally right. Selena has a lot of exciting projects up her sleeve, one of which is her Rare Beauty makeup line that is set to launch this summer. And Selena is taking her role in the beauty space seriously, so much so that she is looking to hire a director of social impact. The role will be about celebrating uniqueness on the company's social media and encouraging everyone to love themselves as they are. And we all know Selena has been open and honest with her fans about her own mental health struggles in the past. She sang about her depression and anxiety, and more recently spoke to Miley Cyrus about being diagnosed with bipolar disorder. So it's no surprise that Selena also wanted to make self-love an important part of her makeup line. And Rare Beauty CEO Scott Friedman spoke to Insider about his decision. He said, quote, when we first began discussing this project, she immediately focused on the ways she could use this brand to help people who are struggling. He went on to explain that, quote, Selena came at it from a very personal perspective. She had posted on her Instagram at one point about the beauty myth and the impossible standards of beauty that women are forced to live up to, and how that pressure can impact a person's self-esteem and mental health. And so Scott said the new position will help shape conversations around many of Selena's aspirations and passions, beauty, self-acceptance, and mental health. He said, quote, the director of social impact will help us go beyond words and really take action to support mental health awareness. We can only do this if a leader is solely focused on this responsibility. This position is a vital part of holding our brand accountable both internally and externally. And Selena chimed in saying, quote, We have always planned on having someone lead this mission, but we felt that it was imperative to hire the best person for the job now. Together, we will work to make sure our brand shapes conversations around mental health and self-acceptance while giving people access to more support and services. And Selena also added that she will be very involved in the hiring process for this job, which, by the way, is currently posted on LinkedIn. So if you want to possibly be interviewed by Selena and work for her company, get on it and apply. And we just can't wait for all of her upcoming projects like Rare Beauty and her cooking show. Which one of Selena's endeavors are you most excited about? Let us know in the comments section below. And for even more Selena news, click right over here for another Clevver News video. I'm Emil Ennis Jr. and I'll see you soon right back here on Clevver News.